Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So this is a recover of my video that I attempted to do in hospital, but I had relatives and loved ones trying to contact me. They're really concerned, so there was messages coming up, so I had to delete that just to prevent any malicious actor possibly messaging someone close to me. So I am sorry about that, but I do have that update for you now. Much better quality, back in the seat, in absolute agony, but here I am. There's nothing that will stop me from bringing you folks updates, and it's that simple. So what do we know? Well, we know TerraStation has gone through a update very recently, and in my opinion, this is pretty damn big. Why do we think it's pretty big? Well, the only people that really can roll out an update for this app is TFL themselves. There's a lot of people saying, well, they're just updating the Luna 2 mainnet and all these kinds of things. But the issue is we've got swapping back on the classic net. As far as I'm been made aware, the trading of coins, the swapping of coins on the classic net has not been a thing. Same with the IBC channels and other things like that. So the features that they've added, which is the dashboard, view metrics of a Terra network, governance, participate in Terra proposals. This is really important because the last time the governance went down was during our last proposal that we were all voting on. And TFL actually came out and provided that fix because, yes, you probably know this already, but they actually caused the issue by updating something on the main net, and it had an effect on stuff on the classic net. But they did fix it, and we got it back in due course. It was relatively quick. I think it was between 24 hours, something like that. The contract, query and interact with smart contracts. So this is also really important. Why? Because we know that the way that the community pool burn is going to be handled is with smart contracts. Now, I can't really let off too much to this because I can't confirm it fully, but I know this is something that's being worked on in the background by another group of people, and they're dealing with these smart contract wallets themselves. So yeah, we have that to look forward to in the future. So as to this update, in my opinion, it's a huge step, and it's pretty much, in my opinion, TFL handing the torch to the community and saying, look, we're here. And they did tweet saying that they would help in any way that they could. And in my opinion, this is actually pretty big, because what we could see from this is them actually just re-enabling staking without us having to do all the faff work, meaning that Terra Rebels can focus on more prominent things like the 1.2% burn tax and other cool things that they've got in the works. So a lot of people have overlooked this, and I was really annoyed that I did have to delete my video earlier because it did have really vital information. Those who did see it would have pretty much got what you've just got in this video. But yeah, as to this one, really short, really sweet, and really, really simple. But yeah, you can even set a moon theme. So that in itself's pretty darn cool, in my opinion. You know me, folks, don't like moon talk, but yeah, just with them coming out, performing the series of tweets that they have performed, and saying, like they said, their door's pretty much open, and if they can help, they'll help. So we see this happen. We know it's not Terra Rebels, so we can only really point the finger at TFL. And a lot of people will sit there and go, well, do you know what I mean? We don't care about Luna and we don't care about TFL. But ultimately, and like I keep saying to people, these are two networks, okay? They both live together. You can't just expect one of them to just die and the other one prevail. I mean, they've pretty much been moving in tandem. Obviously, LUNACLASSIC's been leading that tandem charge alongside USTC, sorry. But at the same time, like, we do have to coexist. This isn't something where we can be selfish. Like, we need all the help we can get from top to bottom. If the community can help, we'll get the help. If TFL can help, we'll get them to help. If Elon Musk is willing to help, you better bet ya we're going to get him involved. But yeah, it's just all things. And I'll keep saying to people, we're really early into this. A lot of people, someone messaged me today, like, how long have we been burning for? 6 months now. I think it's the the third month, coming up to the third month. So yeah, it's really interesting to see a lot of people that are coming into the space and they believe that this has actually been going on for ages when really it hasn't. So I'm going to be putting up a series of videos pretty much about Voyager, how that situation has unfolded, how badly people have been affected. And this is going to go out on the LUNACLASSIC Let It Burn channel, and how much the media have just not covered it. And I mean, I know people that have lost substantial amounts of crypto that they held on Voyager. So it's just absolutely insane to see this happening to such a well-known exchange. This is something you expect from some like low-down exchange that you don't really know too much about. They're quite new to the scene. You really don't expect it to come from something as high as that. It really is interesting. Just before I let you folks go, we are still waiting for the epoch to remove the total supply down. I'm going to speak with a few people tomorrow about when this should happen, why it should happen. We're going to really get down and nail it, because it's something that people are going to need to get used to happening, especially if we start performing bigger and bigger burns like that we are. So yeah, a little thing to leave you folks with quickly is LUNCDAO, my good friend LUNCDAO. If you're feeling up to it, you can go over to LUNCDAO's tweet, and he is going to be burning exactly how much his retweets equal out to at the moment. They've just gone over 1.1k. So as you can see, that's just under 10 million LUNC to be burned. Honestly, folks, we can do so much better than this. We really can. If you're watching this, feel free to go over, retweet their thing. It really does just help the community burn more Luna Classic. It's pretty simple. No one benefits from this. No one gets anything in their pocket that's burning the Luna Classic. It is crazy to think people think so badly of the people that are trying so hard to actually provide these burn mechanisms that don't cost anybody anything. And there are some really good projects out there, and we've had Save the Moon coin on. I like their project. I like what they're doing. We did state to them that we would like to see them obviously develop their own future that's not based around Luna Classic. But what we're seeing now is there is so many coins coming out that are claiming that if you buy the coin, it will burn Luna Classic. And always be careful, folks, because I had a few people message me when I was in hospital, and they were stating that they bought into this coin and it pretty much turned out as a rug. Other people have come out in the community which are a bit higher up, and they've mentioned it to me as well. So we'll be doing a video about that tomorrow, and we'll be warning everyone exactly about that coin, what happened, and where it all went wrong. But it's not one that we've covered. It's not one that's well known, and barely anyone's been affected on the broader scale of things, but people have been affected nonetheless. So yeah, I just got back. Remember that, folks. So if I sound funny, if I sound a bit slow sometimes, do remember that I am on a buttload of painkillers. I'm on liquid morphine and a few other things like that, because yeah, obviously I broke 3 bones in my back, which actually form a triangle. It's called the, hang on a second, I will tell you. It's called the sacral bone. Yeah, the sacral bone, folks. So yeah, always count your blessings, and do be careful with everything you do wherever you go. Do not make the mistake that I did with breaking your back. Trust me, it's not something I would wish on any of you. Folks, do stay safe out there. Remember, it's never ever financial advice. We just provide the factual evidence to you folks, tell it how it is, and it's down to you folks to go out, do your own research, and make your own life choices. So do remember that, and beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me or the Happy Catty Crypto channel. Point to note, I am back in 2 servers now. So I'm in 2 Discord servers, one being Terra Rebels and one being the OG Lunatics Discord, which has been about since, I mean, God knows when. So yeah, I think Matthew Perry is the owner of that channel. So it has been about for a while, but I'm in there to help support their community as well as Terra Rebels community, because that's just what we're like here at Happy Catty Crypto. We don't judge people. We don't, I mean, we just don't shun people because maybe they've had an issue with someone else and stuff like that. You always need to approach everything from a broader scale. And I think when I first started, they actually reached out to me. They were doing a lot to pretty much help preach the good word back then, which was really cool to see a community come out and do that. And a lot of you know that Matthew Perry covered my work from the get-go. He really agreed with what we was doing and things like that. And he really is an upstanding member of the community with his Shib Let It Burn channel and stuff like that. So yeah, folks, do stay safe out there. And like I say, catch you in the next one.